Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. I hope you are having an amazing day or night whenever this reading found you, and I'm so glad you've joined me here today. Today's reading is going to be all about this person's inner world towards you and your connection to each other. We're going to be talking about their energetic state as well as their thoughts and feelings. And then later on in the reading, we'll start talking about 3D business. We'll talk about their intentions towards you, their honest intentions, plans, or lack thereof. So let's get to it. I'm going to get started with my all-time favorite deck, my Animal Spirit deck by Kim Crayons, and then we are going to carry on. I will do my best to link any decks I use down below in the description box. So if you see any decks that you like, you're welcome to check that out. Okay. First up is the Nightingale. So communication is really important to your person at this time. They may also be a naturally communicative person in general. They could do something concerning public speaking for a living. Maybe they're a songwriter, a writer, a musician, or someone that has to use their voice on a regular basis, either professionally or maybe they're just a chatterbox. They like to talk in general. But right now their primary energy in this connection is communication. Could also be that they have something they need to speak up about or talk to you about, and it's coming through very, very strongly from them. They need to use their voice. Maybe they're also thinking about getting together and having a talk with you or talking about something important. It could also be that right now when you're watching this, they're thinking about picking up the phone and giving you a call. But there's something about speaking their truth, speaking their mind that's coming through very, very strongly at this time. Let's see what their general energy in this connection is. Not necessarily their current energy, but in general, what is their representation? Okay, we have the Gazelle. This person feels like they're on high alert in this connection for some reason. Maybe that's something that they want to speak up about, but their general energy towards you in this connection is basically, well, think of the energy of a gazelle, right? They're very quick-paced. They're always on high alert. It's kind of like they always have one head looking over their shoulder. It's like this person feels as though they're always watching their back. Maybe they don't feel like there's a lot of consistency in this connection, or maybe we're just talking about a very anxious person. This person could struggle with anxiety. I'm not diagnosing, okay, just to be super clear, I'm not diagnosing. I'm just picking up on this energy, and their energy feels very on edge. It feels very unstable, erratic. Like they're always waiting for something to go wrong. There's unpredictability here. And if you don't feel like there's a genuine reason for that to be happening for your person, it could just be their nature. Maybe they always feel like they have to be on high alert. They could have an anxious attachment or something like that that makes them feel like they always have to be one step ahead of everybody else in order to stay safe or protect their energy. Whatever it is, this person feels very on edge a lot of the time. So let's see what their honest thoughts and feelings are about you and about this connection. I also heard overprotective, so that could be part of it too. This person might be feeling very overprotective over you. Like they're always trying to read your mood, read your energy, almost to the point where they're exhausting themselves. That could be what this unpredictability is all about. Not surprised, we have the Ace of Swords coming out as the first card here for their thoughts and feelings, especially since the first card out of the spread here today was the Nightingale. There's definitely something your person wants to talk about. They want to communicate with you. There might also be something that they need to confess or some clarity that they feel like they need to bring to you or get from you. Something that's really been weighing on them very, very heavily. We have the Ten of Swords here. So this person is feeling anxious. They're feeling defeated. There is something very heavy going on with them. And I want you to pay attention to these colors with me real quick, you guys, because I just happen to lay them down as such. The first two cards, the Nightingale and the Ace of Swords, have a lot of blues. Blue rules the throat chakra. So we have this energy of truth, communication, expression, honesty, openness. And then these two cards also have syncing up color schemes. There's a lot of deep tans and oranges and yellows in these cards. Okay, so that's making me think of a link between the sacral and solar plexus chakras. Something the throat chakra and the solar plexus have in common is authenticity, right? Boldness, expression, authenticity. Maybe that's something your person struggles with. Maybe they have identity issues, or they tend to be a bit codependent in relationships or connections, or tend to take on the burdens and the identities of other people around them. They may not have a very strong sense of self. That could be what's causing this uncertainty or this erratic energy coming from them. And maybe that's something they are becoming increasingly aware of and need to speak up about to you. With the Ten of Swords, there's definitely something that's hurting your person, stressing them out. They're not feeling good about it, but they want to communicate. They want to talk to you about this. They're not wanting to shut down. They're coming across as a person who maybe has shut down for a period of time, but they're more solution focused in this present moment and in general. They want to get these burdens off their back. Okay. Oop. I just heard the word grim. I don't know why that's coming through. Grim. Maybe that's been their mindset for a while, as they've been hopeless or feeling just defeated, utterly helpless in the situation. I think that that's changed. They're sick of feeling that way. They want like real long-lasting solutions. Okay? Because guess what? We have the Ten of Cups coming out. We also have Judgment. This person had their dawning moment. They had their wake-up call. They had the light come through the clouds, shining directly on them, telling them which way to go here. And what that seems to be is communication, talking things out, being authentic, especially if your person struggles with talking about how they feel and communicating what's going on inside out of fear that they're going to push you away or something like that. They are now willing to put that on the line and risk it because they need to see real change. This person has thought about this with you. The Ten of Cups is a card of happy endings, happily ever afters. When a relationship is in the energy of the Ten of Cups, it's not lacking anything. There's fulfillment financially, emotionally. Overall, things are feeling pretty good and great. It's kind of like the sunshine and rainbows of tarot cards, right? Your person could also be very family focused as well, because typically in tarot it's depicted as like a happy family on a countryside with a rainbow in the background and a nice house, and everybody's dancing and singing and having a grand old time. So maybe your person is also thinking about a family, or having a family with you, or blending your families together, or having like a real long-lasting future with you. That is what they want. They know that that's what they want, and they're now trying to figure out how to come and get that or make that happen. Okay. Communication is super important to them though. I do also want to note that the back of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So this is something your person is wishing for. They're hoping for this. This is like their burning desire, but there's something that's getting in the way between the two of you from their perspective. And in your person's eyes, communication is what the solution is. That's what's going to fix this. I have a really strong indication that your person struggles with speaking up and speaking out and openly. They tend to shut down or shut it out. They may be a self-sacrificing type of person where they're always trying to be the people pleaser. They're always trying to be the peacemaker, to the point where their own needs, their own thoughts, their own feelings sometimes fall by the wayside or get suppressed or shut down, or they just can't open up about it. Maybe they're afraid if they tell you the truth, you're going to walk away. Or they could also just have abandonment issues in general, where they're afraid to be their true self because maybe they have been their true self with people in the past and they've just left them for it or ditched them or something. And so your person struggles with this, but they also know that that is the solution here. So they want to be brave. They want to be truthful. They want to talk. They want to figure this the heck out, from what I can see. So That's their inner world. That is their energetic state. Let's talk about their intentions next. So this is going to be 3D focused. Their plans, their goals, their desires that are going to be put into motion in the 3D. Just judging off of what we've had come out for you so far, I genuinely feel like your person is probably going to be taking action on this. I would be genuinely surprised if they don't, because they seem super committed to this, okay? But let's see. I want to get as much info as I can for you here today. If you haven't liked the video yet, but if you've been resonating with it or enjoying it so far, I would love it if you do that. It helps my channel out. And subscribe if you are new. We'd love to have you join us. You guys, we're getting really close to 75,000 subscribers. So when we are getting close to that milestone or shortly after we reach it, I'm thinking about doing a fun contest or giveaway for you guys. If that is something you would like, if it's something you're interested in, drop your ideas down below, something you would see. I've done free personal reading giveaways in the past. I've also thought about doing like a little gift box or something like that. So let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I want to celebrate you guys for helping the channel reach that milestone when we get there, and we're getting close. So time is running out for brainstorming. All right. I love that this is the first card that just fell right into my hands for their intentions. It's the Ace of Swords. I mean, really, I could leave it there and say enough said. They're taking action on everything we were just talking about, but I'll pull some more details. We'll see if I can get any more info out. But heck yes, this person is coming in to communicate. Heck yes, they're coming in to talk to you. So they want to bring truth and clarity and authenticity here, and they're coming in with a powerful force. It's with the intention of creating something new, as I've already said, trying something new. The Magician is also an incredibly empowered card, right? Because the Magician lacks nothing. The Magician has all 4 elements at their disposal: water, earth, fire, and air, okay? So your person is in a very empowered state. They feel like they have everything they need to do this. Maybe they've been going through a glow up, or they've been doing a lot of self-work. They could have been going to therapy or counseling or doing various things to help them feel like they are prepared to take this step and to speak their truth, okay? They feel very much prepared. They're empowered. They're feeling good, okay? Hold on a second. We're taking the top card here. And actually right underneath it, that happened for a reason. So I see what they're doing here with me. Do you guys remember this combo I just showed you for their thoughts and feelings? How we had the 10 of Cups and Judgment come out together? Take a look at this. 10 of Cups and Judgment. So far, pretty much every card has mirrored the last spread we just did. Their thoughts and feelings are mirroring almost identically with their intentions. So I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, this person is taking action on their desires. They want this happy ending with you. They want this harmony. They want this abundance. And they're going to do what they can to facilitate this. And they feel like speaking up, speaking their truth, clarifying, communicating is what's getting them to that point. So with their intentions, I would say a significant and important conversation is what is coming next from this person. They're fully intending on that. It is their plan with the goal of reaching harmony with you. And they're feeling really confident in themselves. I think your person has struggled quite a bit with confidence in the past, and they're over that. They've been doing some work to be more self-assured, I guess you can say. So good for them. I'm proud of them for that. Very positive. All right, you guys, we're going to close the reading out with a few messages just for you. This is intended to help you reset your energy and focus back on yourself again. So if you need a moment to grab a glass of water, take a couple deep breaths, you're more than welcome to pause the reading to do so. Message number 1 is the Bobcat with mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. Okay, and then your affirmation of the day. This is a long one. I'm going to hold it up for you though, so you can affirm it with me if you'd like. You can do that by reading it, commenting it, writing it, whatever you feel called to do. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. You are limitless. You are the only one that can set up limits for yourself. Don't. Very clear. I'll flip that around too. Another simple one is I am limitless. Okay? Or even just I can conquer any challenge that comes my way. I'm going to leave this reading here though, you guys. Have a blessed rest of your day or night. I wish you nothing but the very best, and I would love to see you for a future reading. Bye for now.